Hey everybody, it's me again, and I'm back at it again with these midnight vulnerabilities. Yeah, and today is a very special day. It's actually my 20th birthday. I'm turning 20 today, and currently it is 12 o'clock, so technically, yes, I am a 20-year-old man as of right now. It's been on my mind a little bit. It's been in the back of my mind. I think I'm just gonna make this one video today. I'm kind of tired already, and it's just been on my mind. I want to talk about it. I mean, I could have made a video, like in my car or whatever, and then I dub over it with the mask and everything, but I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit more personal for me, so I think I'll keep it that the midnight vulnerabilities are about myself, and the main videos are about actual topics I have passion for. In my 20 years of life, I feel like I've only been conscious for half of that. The last 10 years. The first 10 years, I was just kind of living my life selfishly, in a way. Like, I didn't really pay much mind to other people the first 10 years of my life. And then I grew up and I became a little bit more conscious as a teenager. And I ended up becoming very socially awkward for a while. And kind of closed off. I'm still closed off to this day. It's just kind of who I am. I've kind of come to terms with that. And I have kind of realized that, yeah, maybe it's being social isn't the thing I'm really craving. I'm craving more of a deeper connection than surrounding myself with a bunch of people. Yeah, that's just who I am now. But yeah, for those first 10 years of my life, I've just kind of been drifting along and having fun. And then the next 10 years of my life, the second half, it's been a wild ride. I'm the kind of person who actually likes to experience life, like real life. I don't like to have all these fake scenarios that I try to manipulate into happening. I just like to feel like I'm real and that I'm experiencing something that matters. And that's another reason I started doing this channel too, because it feels real, it feels powerful in a way, it feels really good to just get this stuff off my chest. I don't know if I'm going to talk too much about this anymore. Yeah, for the last 10 years of my life, I've had friends come in and out of my life. I've changed personalities almost every year at this point. I haven't really settled on anything, but I'm currently back to a personality that I kind of have fun with. It's more of a macho, but also very bold personality, and I kind of enjoy it. It's very stimulating for my testosterone and my libido. And I've actually been doing a lot of self-improvement too, which also factors into these things. So that might be another thing. If I'm like, working out and eating better, I might actually be more likely to take on this personality because my testosterone's higher and my mental health is just where it's supposed to be, right? And yeah, I have those days where I kind of feel kind of upset about the way the world is and things get to me like that, and my energy's a little bit lower, but yeah, I've been getting a little bit better. I've been going outside, I've been doing like exercises a lot, I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and kind of push myself to be more social, even though I really hate it and I really don't like being social, but it's definitely a challenge for me, and it's something I like to overcome a little bit too. Yeah. feel like I'm getting a little heated, but I'm supposed to be trying to go to sleep, right? I'm not even 10 minutes in. I'm already getting a little into it. How about you guys? I feel like I don't ask you very many questions, whether you agree with my statements or you kind of relate to me in a way. I'm curious to know if anybody out there also has these kind of thoughts where they live so many years of their life and they feel like they've only really lived a minority of it, right? Like, I just turned 20, so a minority would be this last 10 years. You know, every year I feel like I'm actually physically getting older, but mentally I stay the same. I still feel like a child. And I wonder if there's factors at play that go into that feeling. Like, people trying to talk down to me and try to one-up me in a way and try to be like power over my head or something. It's odd. It really is. It's conflicting, I guess. I really don't get it. I don't get what I'm supposed to feel when I turn this age. When I get older. When another year goes by, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. I just feel very numb. It's not that, like, I don't appreciate celebrating my birthday. I do. It just hasn't really meant anything for a while. In fact, ever since I turned 18, I feel like it's almost... It's kind of stupid to say, but I feel like I've wasted a lot of time, and I'm only getting older, and I feel like I'm stuck in a rut. My age isn't going to change, but I need to change in order to actually accomplish something, right? That's what I've always said. Take action while you're young, and it will grow exponentially. And you'll be left with more in the end, right? But currently, I'm just trying to work on myself still. I feel like I'm still behind on that. I feel like I don't know who I am. I haven't really decided, like, my personality 100%. Because, like, I almost feel like I'm got these multiple personality disorder kind of diagnosis to myself, right? Like, when it's all about my mood. When my mood changes, my entire personality changes almost. Like, I'll be more quiet one day and I'll be more like superior almost. I'll be like more regal, more cunning. And then I'll have days where I feel more joyous and silly, and I'll be like more playful, and I'll be more exciting. And then I'll have days where I'm more like aggressive and angry at the world, and I'm always exuding this kind of frustration, almost I'm venting out through my very pores. It's a strange way to describe that. And then there's more, but I'm not going to go too much into it, because I honestly think I should stick to one personality, but that feels boring to me almost in a way. Like, I don't want to be bogged down by conforming to one personality that I don't have freedom to change. I feel like it is good to change your personality, but it also makes it kind of hard to figure yourself out. I mean, the only person who knows who I am truly is God. He sees me in my heart. He judges me every day for my thoughts and my actions. And, well, I judge myself for those too. for the sake of being holy, I guess. And I've been struggling with a lot of different things when it comes to temptation and sin, and being more arrogant and prideful, especially with my higher testosterone and my libido. My confidence is up, and also my boldness, I suppose, which doesn't one for one equate to arrogance and cockiness, but it definitely kind of makes it a little easier to be that way. I won't lie. It's kind of my guilty pleasure, I guess. Perhaps it's not the best thing, the best quality to have, but I have to acknowledge that I do have these qualities and tendencies in order to build off of that and move on and grow from there. We all have to accept parts of ourselves in order to develop ourselves deeper. And if we refuse to, then, well, I'm afraid not much change is going to happen throughout your life. And for some people that's okay, but for me, I feel trapped by settling for one certain way to be. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know. Lately, I feel like I'm going insane. Not in like a schizophrenic way or anything. I'm not like paranoid. I'm not like fearful of anything. I feel like I'm going crazy because the whole world is like stuck in this way of being, and I'm like completely free of it. And I'm like, wow, it's lonely out here, but I can kind of see within, and I know, and I understand. I'm like a free thinker, amongst a bunch of sheep. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I think some people do have qualities that kind of free them from the system, but I have a lot more privilege when it comes to choosing what I'm going to follow. I'm very outside-ish of the whole thing. That's why I feel like I'm coming from this place of greater understanding, because I can see the whole picture. I can tell where things stem from, where things kind of originate from, because I've always had an interest in like human psychology and human behavioral, all that kind of stuff. Man, I'm so sleepy. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. Yeah, it's currently like 1 o'clock in the morning on my birthday. I guess I have some things to look forward to tomorrow. I think one of my favorite shows is a new episode coming out, which is cool, and I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also working, and none of the people I'm working with tomorrow are going to be, like, cool, you know? You ever have those days where you just, like, don't work with anybody you like, or anybody that interests you at all? Yeah, that's me on Fridays. Yeah. Every Friday is always, like, the most boring day. For me. I'm sure the other people are having a blast, but I'm, like, completely tuned out when it comes to my coworkers. But I mean, the rest of the days at work are pretty okay. There's some people I like. I mean, I can like people when I don't talk to them, like, right? That's kind of normal, right? You don't talk to people and you kind of, like, admire them from a distance. You kind of, like, enjoy being around them, but not, like, well, for me personally, I don't like to get too close to people. I'm still very guarded. And I'm kind of taking baby steps to work on that too. But, yeah. Work has been kind of interesting lately. I've been having, because I've been working on myself physically and mentally, and I'm becoming more bold, I'm becoming more assertive, I'm becoming more dominant with the way I carry myself. I'm definitely getting a lot more female attention, and I'm still very guarded, especially when it comes to relationships and dating. So I kind of keep people at arm's length, especially when they try to like, get into my circle like that. And I understand that, like, hey, you're attracted to me and everything, and I'm not ready for that. And I just kind of, keeping my arms length is a pretty good way to describe how it goes for me. And it's not like I don't like these people. It's not like I don't have a little bit of attraction back. It's just that I have a little bit more concerns than having a girlfriend right now. And physically and in the flesh, I do want that. I do desire to just take these people and run with it. But I'm able to stand strong, and I'm able to kind of keep myself out of these kind of situations in order to not only stay away from darkness, but also to keep myself for marriage, right? I'm a very religious person. I believe in, now I can't think of the words. Celibacy before marriage. How about that? Celibacy. Like, I'm a very big harbinger of virginity and the sacred joining of flesh only in marriage, right? The unison of two people, but only when they're bound together by God. I don't believe in the corporate marriage with like papers and all this like grandeur, this party style marriage, like a formal wedding. I'm not really a big fan of it. I'd rather just make vows and swear under God that I'd be for this person for my entire life, and we never part till death do us part, right? That's what we say for our wedding vows, through sickness and in health. It is a very beautiful thing to have these vows, but I think people don't actually take them seriously. They say it to have a special moment to post on Instagram. It's sad. It's so sad how people just like don't actually mean what they say when they do that, because they don't have any like accountability for their own desires and sins. And you can definitely tell, even before marriage, whether you're going to be married to a person that is like that or not. That's the whole point of dating, right? Is to find out whether they're actually going to be someone who you can work with and build a relationship with. But no, marriage is just essentially a glamorized, I want to say product. You have to almost like buy into it and like invest into it in order for it to actually like have any value for you. But if you don't buy into it like me, then it's like completely useless. It has no actual like real function to it, especially if it's all fake. Because when the curtain drops, like, what's left? What's left? Two scared people who are afraid to actually commit to one another because they think they're so self-important, right? That's why pride is the root of all evil, almost. And how Lucifer was so prideful that he went against God and was cast from heaven. That's one of the best examples of why pride is so destructive. Because you think you deserve more. You think you have more power than you do, and it leads to destruction all around. Especially on Earth, for us humans. How long is this going on for? Not bad. We're doing pretty good. We got 20 minutes in. What else can I talk about here? As I drift off to sleep. I do like to... Actually, the other day when I made the first 2 videos, I fell asleep listening to them. It was pretty good. Like, my battery only lasts like 100 minutes at a time. So it takes like, well, I guess 60 minutes recording the video, and then I fell asleep, so I must have just died. So yeah, I'll probably listen to some of these tonight. It definitely helped me sleep, and you hear me on right now. I'm just mumbling, and definitely getting ready for bed here. Hopefully I don't... Yesterday was so bad. I didn't record any videos, I just kind of stayed up, and I actually tried to sleep, but it made it worse because I didn't record a video that night, and the thoughts in my head got pretty bad, and, well, I mean, bad, I mean, it just got pretty loud. Like, I couldn't ignore them. I just kept thinking to myself. That's what happens when I don't have any stimulus outside of, when I go to sleep, right? My brain stimulates my mind still, and keeps me awake all night. It sucks. I'm definitely going to make a habit of making these videos, not only for the channel, but for myself to actually, like, just unwind and just relax, especially with my birthday coming up, and, well, birthday being today, and then just life being crazy. Just get it off my chest, be able to close my eyes and relax. Yeah, I think, I swear one of these times I'm just gonna fall asleep recording a video, and I won't be able to use it. And it'll suck because it might have been just the best one. It might have just been the best one because it was... Okay, well, think about it like this, right? If I fall asleep making a video like this, then it definitely was effective at what it does. The thing that sucks is that it's a win-lose situation. Like, I win by making such an effective video that I actually sleep from it. But then at the same time, I can't use it, and I can't share it with other people. And it takes up so much storage, I probably would have to delete it, right? Man, that would suck. Stretching out. I hope you can hear me okay. The audio was really weird last time. It was really loud. I tried to change it up a little bit, but I also don't want it to be too far, so it's not too quiet either. You know? You gotta find that balance within everything in life. To compromise, to make do with what you got. I hope you've been having a good night so far, or if you're not watching this at night, hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you've had a good time, whatever you're doing, whatever you've done throughout your day, whatever you're going to do tomorrow. I wish you luck, and I hope you're able to sleep. I'm wishing you a very prosperous time, because I've been working on my capacity to love other people. I have such a walled off exterior when it comes to human interaction and vulnerability. that's what this video is kind of also meant to do. It's Midnight Vulnerabilities for a reason. I'm kind of getting into my deep-seated insecurity and my deep-seated fears. What's been on my mind, what's been bothering me fundamentally. Just whatever comes to mind, right? Who knows, I'm probably going to be saying the same stuff over and over and over again every single night. I have the same issues, I have the same problems. I keep saying how I'm not able to sleep. That's the whole point of these videos, is I can't sleep. I'm trying to get better at sleeping and getting actual rest. Because good sleep quality is really good for your testosterone too. I've just been trying to do good for my testosterone, because I feel like it was taken from me at a very young age, and I've had to slowly and surely build it back up in order to see some success in my life. I feel like that's what we all want. Just a little bit of success. That's why I came to God. I feel like God has definitely helped me grow and achieve greatness throughout the last 10 years, right? You know, not all of those years I was religious, but for maybe 5 of them, I'd say. 5 years, the last 5 years even, I've definitely grown in my understanding of myself, my understanding of faith and religion when it comes to Christ in the Bible. These last couple of years, I actually read through the entire Bible, the entire thing. I read the entire Bible, front to back, and I don't have the best memory. I can't really just recall passages or stories, at least not the minor ones. The major ones I can remember, like the resurrection and Noah's Ark, but for some of the smaller stuff I can't really recall, and I feel like that's okay. I feel like reading through the Bible has been more of a journey than learning. I feel like if I read through it again, I might learn something new, and every time I do read it, I would learn something new, which I think is the part of the faith. You have to be consistent. You have to be I'm definitely losing my train of thought. I'm getting really sleepy. How much time is left in this video? I'm not going too long, right? Oh darn, I got less than a minute left, I'd say. How about this? Listen to my voice. Fall deep into a slumber. Relax. Relax. Calm your mind. Release the tension. Hear the words I am saying. Let go of all thoughts and all fears. All the worries you have, release them. Give it all to God. Your heart, your insecurity, your fear. Give it to Him. Let God take away this burden. Let God relieve you of this pain. May you rest rejuvenated. May you close your eyes and dream of beautiful things. And when you awaken, let your body be energized and your spirit be cleansed. And until you go to sleep again, may you hold true to your faith. Good night.